it's Alex here from wpeagle.com. Thanks for dropping by. In this video, what we're going to be doing is setting up an event plugin, which allows you to sell tickets to your upcoming events, allows people to register and pay for a ticket if you want them to, using things like PayPal. Now, I've used a lot of event plugins in my time for different clients, and some are good and some are not so good. Now, the one I'm going to show you in this video is one of my favorites, and it's better than good. It's actually, really good. It's available over on Code Canyon, and yeah, it's a great little plugin. So let me show you what it looks like in action on the computer. So this was a website that I'm doing for a client, and you can see the event management here, or the event system is here, so people can book. They can click this button, brings up a lovely form, and they can just fill in their details, and then I said you can pay now or pay later. So I'm going to be showing you how to set it up on my vanilla site here, which isn't running any theme apart from the standard one, and again you can see it here just on a page on its own. Now, you can show your events in a number of different ways, which is the great thing about this plugin. So you could have a calendar display showing all your upcoming events, or maybe you've got a page on your website that talks about your event and you just want a little button that says book now. It does that too. Or like I just showed you, you could have a bit of text about your event, and then to the side you can have a nice little booking box with the upcoming dates and the number of spaces left. So anyway, that's enough chit chat from me, and let's get on and get this event plugin set up. Okay, so the plugin we're going to be using to install our event booking system is this one here. It's called Event Booking Pro. It's available over on codecanyon.net. It's a premium plugin, and the price is just $31. And for that, obviously, you get free updates and you get access to support if you need it. Now, I've tried a number of different event booking type plugins in the past, and most of them have been pretty rubbish, to be fair. But this one I used recently, and it's really good. So I've already purchased it, so you need to head over here now, and if you haven't already got an account, sign up and deposit a little bit of money. And I've put a link on the screen so that you can do that. If you follow my link, it is an affiliate link, so I do earn a very small commission just as a way of saying thank you. But obviously, if you don't want to use that link, then just head over straight onto codecanyon.net and type in Event Booking Pro. Once you purchased it, you can then download it, and that's where we'll go next, onto our website to install it. So I'm over on vanilla.wpeagle.com, which is just a pretty basic standard WordPress installation running the usual standard WordPress theme. This plugin that we're going to use will work with pretty much any theme that you're running, so that's good. But I'm just using this theme to keep it nice and simple. So let's install the plugin. So I've downloaded it. So I'm now logged into my WordPress website, and I'm going to go to plugins and add new. Actually, before we can upload the plugin, we have to extract the zip file that you've downloaded. So I'm just going to open that in my Finder. So you need to open it up in your computer and extract it as you normally would. So here it is. So yeah, let's extract that. And within the zip file, you'll find a folder which has then got another zip file inside it, which is the one that we're going to upload to WordPress. So let's go back to our WordPress website and click Upload Plugin. And then what you can do is you can actually drag it, or you can click the choose button. So I'm just going to drag it. So it's Event Booking Pro. Drop that there. Click Install. And that's installed. Then we click Activate. Takes a few seconds just to switch itself on and set itself up. And then we're ready to set up our first event. So this plugin is really powerful. It allows you to set up multiple events, and it also allows you to take payment for those events using payment gateways like PayPal. So it's added a new menu here called Events. So if we click that, that's where we can set up our events. And the first thing we'll do is create a new event. So you click this big blue button here called Add New Event. And then you set up the dates and whatever. So let's have it in the future sometime. Let's say the 1st of October. and it ends on the 1st of October. But obviously you can set a later end date if you want, if your event goes over more than one day, and then you can set a time here. So let's say 8 AM till 4 PM. You can set a date when the booking starts. I'm going to make it start immediately, and then I'm going to make it end when the event starts, but obviously you can change that with those settings there. Now if you like, you can add more than one occurrence of this event. So say you've got it going on every week, you can quickly go to add batch. So we select when we want it, say every Monday. You then need to set the date that it ends on. Click generate, and there we go. And there we go, you can see all the different occurrences of the event. So we've got loads of events now scheduled up. As you move down, you can turn on your PayPal here. So you'd turn that to on if you wanted to use PayPal. We can set that up in a minute within the settings, which are up there. You can have offline booking if you like, which allows people to pay later if you don't want to use PayPal. I'm going to leave that on as well. You can decide whether you want to show the price, and you can decide if you want to show how many spots are left. Here's where we set up the tickets, so you can call the ticket whatever you like. You know, let's call it standard ticket. That could be 10, or whatever the currency is, and you can set that. And then you could add another ticket as well if you like. So we could have a you know, VIP ticket. Have that at 20. And if you've got a maximum, you know, spots in your event, you can select this here. So say for example you only had 20 spots, but you wanted, you know, 40 different tickets, you could have this option here, and yeah, you can set it there. So very flexible. You can add an image to the event if you like. Let's do that. I'm just going to add this lovely picture of a beach because I happen to have it to hand, but obviously you can upload whatever image you like. Here you can set up a map, and you need to enter the longitude and latitude in this box here. You can get that quite simply if you go to Google and type in longitude, latitude. You don't even have to spell it right, I'm not going to, and it should work. And then you can, this website here looks pretty good, latlong.net, and you can enter a place, say Buckingham Palace, and it will give you the coordinates here. So then you can just copy and paste them like this. I think you need to put a comma. Let me just check. Yeah, a comma between the two, and then this will add a map to your events. There we go. And then you can add a description here about your event. So this is an example event, please. I'm really good at typing. Now I will say that the plugin is really flexible, so you don't necessarily have to add a description here if you don't want to. You can create a page within WordPress and then just use this to add like a buy now button to the bottom of a page using a shortcode. So it's really up to you, but I'll add this description just for now so you can see where it appears. Then when you finish, just click save. And that's our event all done. So let's just go into the settings here before we go any further. Now these allow you to customize how the event's going to look. And I'm not going to change these just yet, but I just want to show you the PayPal one while we're in here. So in here you would enter your PayPal email address and, you know, all the other settings if you need to. Generally all you need to do is put your PayPal email address in there. So I will do that now. Then you click save. Okay, so now we need to go and add the event onto the website. Now there's a number of ways you can do this, and we'll go through each one so that you can see the difference. So if we go back to our event, you can access it, they'll all appear down the left hand side as you add them. It needs a good name. Let's add a name, which I forgot to do earlier. So let's call it Test Event 1. That's an exciting name. And then scroll to the bottom and save. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, there's this tab here called Shortcodes, which are basically what you need to copy and paste into a particular page to add the event. So I'll show you what the main event box looks like. So I'm just going to copy this shortcode into my clipboard. Then I'm going to create a new page on the website. I'm going to call it Events. And I'm just going to paste that shortcode into the body of the page. Now obviously you can paste that shortcode wherever you like. depends on the theme you're using, of course. So you can maybe have it in a column or whatever you like. So it's very flexible. So let's have a look what that looks like if we go and view the page. There is our event with its picture and its map and the text and the dates, and you can click here and get more dates. So that's perfect. And then obviously if someone clicks book, it opens up the nice booking form here, and they can, set the ticket they like. And either buy now or pay now with PayPal, or click pay now, or pay later to pay offline. Okay, so that's all very nice. Let's have a look at the other options that we've got when it comes to shortcodes. So if I just go back into the events section and click on our event again and go to shortcodes. The next one is an event card, which is a slightly different format. Let's see what that looks like. I'm just going to go back to the pages and back to our event page. I'm going to paste that one. I'm going to paste it below so that we can see the difference. Click update. And we can see below, it's just a smaller sort of event. So this is great for just adding next to some content, or maybe into a widget, whatever. It's just a small version. And then the final shortcode that was there was just simply the button, which is great just to add. If you've got a block of text about your event, you can then just add the shortcode with the button, which will enable the booking form. Now, if we want to customize these colors and things, if we go back into the events settings, and it's all under here under settings, funnily enough, and here we can basically customize depending on whether you're using, as I just said, the event box or the event card. You could tweak exactly what the button says, and all the different buttons, whatever, within your form, and basically any bit of text on there, so that's great. So feel free to customize all that as you want. I'm not going to do that now, otherwise the video is going to drag on a bit. You can set the width here. As you noticed, it was quite a narrow column. So you can make that wider if you like. You can add some margins, and obviously here you can change the background colors, the border colors. You can mess around with the image. You notice the image wasn't particularly high. You can make it higher if you like. You can play around with the map, and then obviously all the other colors, whatever, are all here. So you can just change them as you like. We could have a nice purpley color. Change the font size. All very easy to change without needing any CSS or any technical know-how really. You can play with all the dates, how they're laid out, depending on obviously your location in the world and how you format your dates. And you can, show all the tickets. There's basically loads and loads of options in here. I'm not going to go through each one because there is many, and I think they're pretty much self-explanatory. I just want to show you some other ways of laying out your events on the front of the website. So you can, for example, show them in a calendar, or you can show them in a list. Now, to make this look clearer, I need to create more than one event. So I'm just going to go to my test event, and I'm going to duplicate it by clicking this button down the bottom. And I'm going to call this another test event. And save it. So you've got two options. If you go to the shortcodes button up here, it shows you all the general type shortcodes. And if you scroll down a bit, there is this calendar shortcode. Now I've got the event page editor open in this tab, so I'm just editing that event page I have. I'm going to put this shortcode on it, the event calendar. Now if we view the page, we should have a nice calendar which shows all our different events. So there's that one, there's that one. Then obviously as you click the events, you can then book, and the form looks quite similar. So that's one way of showing your events. The second way is to show them in a list. So you can copy this one here. Now these shortcodes, they do have a few extra things that you can add to them if you want, with some examples here. So say you wanted to show the events from a certain category, or from a certain the next few days or whatever, you can customize it using these here, but I'm not going to go through each one of them. Again, it's fairly straightforward. Just use the examples and you should be fine. So let's put this event list in so you can just see what this looks like. And again, the calendar and the events list are both, you can customize them within the settings. So here's the list. So there's that event and there's that event in a list. And as I say, if you go into the settings up here, you'll find that you can tweak the calendar, for example, here under calendar. So again, you can change all the words and the colors and all that sort of stuff. And the same for the events list. So again, you can use filters and things like that. So that concludes this video. I hope you found that useful and you're now able to get up and running selling some events on your WordPress website. If you've got any comments or questions, please leave them in the box below on YouTube or on my website. And yeah, please click the like button on YouTube. That would be really great. And subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until next time, I'll see you later.